in the south. Work over there. We work over here. Work
This is Jafric Radio.
Work over there. We work over here. Work everywhere. So they want time to change my identity. Musically. So they want time to change my identity. Musically. Identity. Who will stand up for the people? Musically. Who will stand up for the people? Musically. So they want time to change my identity. Musically. Identity. Musically. The people is for the music. The music is for the people. Musically.
This is Jafric Radio.
So they want time to change my identity. Musically.
For any ahwefo ye mamu nyina akwaba eba Jafric Radio and Television ewo Tokyo, Japan. Senior muamuni no na otwimi no bia na yeba your program be a friend social affairs. I can't Ghana honsel from A to Z. Somewhat in a day come so. And then so Yasiaba. And Sana Yabecoson. Yadina Sebamo, I attend beyond so yasin. Yeah. One work your friends and took you Hannah from Bayside Agency. Home attend be air almost so. Yasin yedi aseda ema won bebre na afa yewo nkai boba akubi wa ha Ghana ambassador as it says or your bounty ambassadress any some Ghana musicians be a team up are on the 18th of this month Memenda Saturday from 6 o'clock in the evening. When your concert, na concert you be wo Akasaka Civic Center. Ewo Akasaka. Address in here.
This is Jafric Radio.
-18-13 Akasaka Minato Ku Ward. Na gate bebue 5:30. Now, Nibu wants to nyadi one more just 2,000 yen. In the Ghana for more Japan mutie more spreading news no. Now, Master Symphonist Aaron BB Sukura, Master Fruitis Della Botri, and a Master Percussionist Winstar Ni Tete. All number be display. Some more money they are very popular now. Also, Omobo and Yompa T Munina Umbra. Now it will be covered live by Jafric Radio and Television. Intino Monshanonso. We no, not just say, yes, Ramo say, Monshare. Now, mon like it. We won't say, I don't maybe home pim so. Maybe I be basu be any program be a baby, no be answer be kebi. na mo ahwe atie yesrem a na no na bema yensam no akọ akiri akọ amaman bibire so na nipa bibire so ate yanka say Jaffic Radio ewo Tokyo no it has come to stay ti mo sha no so mayen na ansan ye bekoso no se me chemo say mi wo panyimu ba ko a obaboa me na program no yetini aye if I know me I am a guest ni dinde Felix Owusu entino Mr. Mwakwaba about Jaffic Radio nene
abejowaga
topic I father enye je obi abetimi po agese bi ka trendy enwani die be enwani say yan krona yo ho no yesi epesi aso da manyakopon ti atuni din the National Cathedral project eno ni eba be bobo na se enya ebe kai a se ye mampanyin ena ose oye promise ma nyankopon so the for Jesus so the coordinator and the I didn't say Ushiana no Ebisano. Say Omani win 2020 elections na obesi Cathedral Amano. Na Bible also say unuya uhuno no mo tano na nie uhuno no na odono onyankopon mi ni omi enu ye hu ni da na yesi Cathedral ni ebede na obetre no obetre mu so a ebede na ye hu no nti na che say so kwan bia so wetimi win elections dey say osi Cathedral na mano na ne be ya tobe bebre wo ya men no nanka usi Cathedral ma nyankopon dia nanka a big news a che say sabio on krampo yan kwasoro kra ron kano o mo jetom say nkeye na so ye hwe o mano sei apinie ni o haw ni atete ayi wo mu na ni nipa bebre kan ne say nka enye sambri esenke sisa Cathedral bi say wo hwa na say ne board me wa kra na sei no obisa say sika hi ena yedi si saada na ono ano sabi kra na odi oso ne da ye ne kra na odi saada na ba onim nti ekese no so akoye boachi bidin anti ye ba ni say sisi akoye asam kese wo ye manum na ye bisa say amra ye na dwin so obesi sa eden oni ehifo na adwen ho say ne party MPP for na unim no man say onkoso ana ye misa say Council of State in so asabe mpanyimfo woni afri onwo BBD da so no so ede ben afutu no de man no na ya ba ne abehwe nya yesika semu ya ono kan say yetiskaso so come dey oba ya nso no ontini nche fa ko a scan wo a still an so no e kom no e dey yen a ono ankasa asia bekasa sei no ye nyare nso ye ntiapo ntina je hifa ne ba ko nye sika yi na e dey abesi
Jafric Radio
ti ebisa se nti aban ya osisui eye MPP aban eni mu mpanyimfo ni won supporters edi asem na omo kan say eye say at this particular time Cathedral be ba so ana na afa ye misa say yam si Christian Council de oka say de obi enim say nka say de bida na nso ye bisa say ana say nyina obi nka say nye na mo ye bisa say de otafra che ono matifie munisika na mwanya takubia sabe mudi betadunani adi ana mudi behwe mo na papai ayo efietri ni seka sika yi no ono de odi akọ ɛɛbɔ high life baabi ɔbaa nso a ɔsɛ sika nni hɔ nti sɛ yɛmo anka bɛgyina di anaasɛ mo nyini ni the Christian Council for yɛbisa wɔn sɛ so at this particular time ɛyɛ sɛ ɛdan wɔn bɛsi anaasɛ nka yɛntwɛn nso kakra na nka nneɛma totɔ mu a sɛnea yɛfɔ so ne sɛ ɔnfixe country na nka otumi fixe a na afei ɔstarte a na nka obiara so ama no abɔ n'aba so yɛde ahyɛ ne din nso anuonyam sɛ o nana ɛbaeɛ no ɔno nso no otumi yɛ ni yɛnim sɛ no nti na ɔyɛ saa sɛnea ɔkɔ a yɛbɛnya biribi de abɔ ne din nanso sɛ yɛbɔ ne din a sɛ obiara yɛ mo atɔ no o nana nyame nhyira no wɔyɛ adeɛ nana sɛbe yɛbɛbɔ ne tiri so ɛndeɛ ɛmpare yɛn ɛna ne nkɔmmra nso ɛm sɛ the population of 33 million people yɛn nyinaa yɛwɔ representatives ɛwɔ parliament yɛbisa sɛ nti parliamentarians no ɛyɛ 275 nti wɔn mu nyinaa anaasɛ ɛdi asɛm na wɔn ka ɛwɔ saa ɛdan a wɔn mu si ebi nso si ɛdan ne sie deɛ ɛyɛ ebi sɛ sisi dan ne wie a yɛsi yɛ ni sika de nanso ɛdi sika bebree bɛbrɛ ne sɛ amanfoɔ bɛfiri amanɔne ne adeɛ aba abɛhwɛ ebinom bɛyɛ concert ne ade wom ebinom bɛha de ayɛ nneɛma bebree nti no in the course of it de sɛ di sika bɛba nanso ɛno deɛ long term bɛsɛ sɛ yɛ ankasa yɛtie yɛmfa ansɛ yɛsi cathedral yi ne yɛ nyinaa yɛwuwu a sɛ bi tafra kyɛ ɛyifoɔ ɛna yɛbɛkɔ saa cathedral no nti no meto ama atiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ sɛ saa mmerɛ yi a yɛwɔ a yɛn ho akyere yɛn ka ne yɛnkɔ yie yɛn nsuo nkɔ yie yɛn akwan nkɔ yie schoolfoɔ koraa no ɔbɔbuo yɛma 97 pesos ansa na abɔfra bakwan no kora mpo no sika ni hɔ ama sɛ school feeding program so ate kensɛn yɛn hospitals nso nyɛ adan bebree wɔn asisi akɛse ɛsɛ wɔn team complete na nipa kɔtena no so ne nyinaa no afei ne si ɛno nkɔda akatua koraa no ɛmma sɛ ne sɛ ɛba nti yɛbisa sɛ saa mmerɛ yi yɛhia cathedral na anaa nti ne ɔba bɛboa me yɛfrɛ no Mr. Felix Owusu meto ama na mɛbisa wo sɛ so ɛyɛ sɛ at this particular time yi cathedral no bɛba so anaa Felix memowakɔ aba
mejo so uncle na omo mutie nso no mo nyina akwaba na whatever it is there me feel say cathedral no ye wrong project bia aban no osumu to start with because emfa sika bia maye because cathedral what the bompai na nye say ye koye dance wo ho anase ye koyi magic wo ho anase we go any other thing other facilities it's going to create more money. I doubt it. It is a completely wrong project. Matida, but I thought it wasn't Nana. But actually, they can kind of move and say, this is quite a very unproductive project at all. We go, we share, baby, you wanna. We need education. We need more laboratories. I just say, people will be able to do practicals. Be school. Now schools will know how much do they give them as funds? Woman, better science equipment. No money. Why hold up their laboratories? No money. And the cathedral, religion of all things, religion is just stories. Makama hada, there is no God. There is story. Because kanka nyame Ghana akono de nomne Antoine Yaman, they are born in Egu. Now one the same thing. There is no Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ was a very good speaker. That's all. And if it have one idea, I find my yen. And I so yeah, we've misplaced almost everything. We can't even think again. And one is you do much. And the cathedral, not there. In fact, it is just completely waste of funds. Just say, and funds will be a my because be out or soon. Nyankopon na say who believe in religion, that person can't think critically because unyame be on. Indeed, unya share difficulties be oh God is going to provide. That's all. And no tactics that white people used to manipulate us. I just say yes, so today you to me who say, oh, we have to do something. By yenyawe, unyankopon. It to me feel say a completely waste of funds. I just say I don't even know. Say a be year, I say woman to be a very big hall for people to come and talk, concerts and other things. But that word cathedral no should not be there at all. No. It made me comment no.
That's it. They say at this particular moment the cathedral no omonyo ebinom so say as I said yeah every say see timi ya omano eyenhira emayen enti yemfa ne say enti say parties mienu no wo parliament ho no anase ye wo krum hanom no ofo say e dey adwen ene adwen fa sa daesun anase promise ya president o promise Nyankopon where the owadwen o because won't mean come ma two parties no
well or promising Nyankopon na just say wo mu a o ka sa asem na kire o mo no wo mo no me feel say o mutumi nwi nkwachiri because Nyankopon won even na o promise him. I don't Mintiasia. Nyankopon is just doesn't exist. Will be story in Waka. It is just sorry, uncle. Completely. And no idea the whole of Africa will share. Yet been empeja because you relax unyame beye. Nyame beye. Small problem might ever solve our environment. No, we can do it ourselves. Oh, small difficulties. Oh, Nyankopon beye. Ntienye. Who is going to do it for you? Yentifi yase. Na brofo ne yakwaji loan. Loan no kra yakwaji kra yentisi kanase. We can't. And one is he do much. And the omeka ni do much. It made me feel say it's good to say a man for be aware say ombo say if we are say inti as see jai in maybe HD artificial intelligence age God doesn't exist machine ye ni say still ye de Nyankopon no way. How do you think like that? It shouldn't happen. Japanese for the more dear atu baby Buddha for even Muslims no kra no po no omo de no kra po e kofam kakra mu nyina di nuclear technology achi. Everybody is trying to do something. Yeah, the cathedral of all things? No. It one more almost say omo believe say okay Nyankopon when to see me Nyankopon. Just like stories in the be and hold the water. No.
Okay. Eka atiefo ani ahwefo say social affairs program ye the topic ni the National Cathedral project kyerɛ sɛ ayɛ dagya ɛwɔ yɛman Ghana mu mo nso momfa mo adwen bra because ɛnɛ yɛpɛ sɛ ha yɛ pinsom na obiara de no adwen ba
This is Jafric
na
Radio.
ebi koto ɔman panyin na ɔhu sɛ yɛpɛ nanso ɛnyɛ this time kɔbɛ slow pace no na anka yɛtumi atuatua ntokuro ne ade no a na anka even sɛ ne term kora no yɛntumi anyɛ na ɔkɔ koraa still yɛsi a yɛde ne din bɛto so nti nka ɔnyɛ wɔ sika no a sɛsɛ astate flow no ɛhu wohwɛ yɛn priority sɛ a na sɛ ɛhu paa nti mo a monim number yɛde yɛ adwuma no ɛyɛ Tokyo number nti yɛ plus 81 70 4231 9331 nti no mofra no abam WhatsApp nso ɛyɛ the same number nti yɛhwɛ mo anim cause ɛne topic no sɛ mo amba mu a ɛnyɛ de nti mommram mo paa na yɛntimi voice out nti sa nyina yɛbɛnya hypertension. Okay, yɛnkɔ so sese yɛbɔka busumi biya for 4 years aban bi bɛba no ɔsɛ yɛfrɛ nkurɔfoɔ bi Council of State kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo na ɔmo tu ɔmampanyin ɛfo nti yɛbisa sɛ nti sɛ nkurɔfoɔ yi ɛdɛ yɛn afotuo ɛna ɔmo wofeel sɛ ɔma aban anaasɛ ɔmampanyin ɔfa ya na wamfa ɛna wɔn nso kora no ɔmo nim the state of the economy ɛsi yɛ kora asɛbe yɛwɔ abɔnten no deɛ ba ne sɛn ɛna still no the show must go on ɔfeel sɛn.
That advises now one more the surrounding Nanano. But look, all these plan systems are woman adopted. It is almost the same copies are abrofo the amaye. Almost the same thing, advices. But yen is you who say a ya na say. And where are these people from? Now, Ushemua, so advisors I don't think there should be political affiliated people. As a offer, ebia, woman, a woman, maniama, a see, and Oma, maybe almost 2 Konako, baby, who said it. Yeah, before baby. But these are the same people are one more one more joining in a BB visa. They can't even think very well. I can't imagine say hospitals. Women here facilities, women here baby. And we pushing money into this? How possible? School for they need equipment. They need near bomb. Where are they? They don't do anything. No, me for say one system I have fun. A system will be it is almost just like a brofono copy a piano, but yet me for the yen because advisors now or more advising than. Who are they? What do they know? And one more background history to say, and dear no my year just say what? We have to know all these things. And sana obey advisor or your advisor. But the only thing I ban is okay, maybe bureaucrats will vote to Sikebi and man indeed near fun. The Sika can on end. That same thing, capitalism, democracy system on America no it's about the same thing. Yeah, the systems be me feel say as a bombardier near some kakra. A man is suit to yen and yet copy, but we have to make some modifications. Near yen this advice no they ban or say they have to debate, talk about it. Television so na for ye tie the who is young, but we don't hear anything. And one is yeah. Finish. Which is difficult to understand all these issues under the table work. And no only problem is that Africa for face here. People can't do anything again. Come to me here. Advisors, maybe they are not up to date, competent, and now say one more years they don't even give them the chance. Oh, it is a party line system. In to me, sequence ye one chrono. Not quite one-sided. How can we build cathedral? Yes, a BNM cry. No food throw everywhere. You did beer grasses cry, you trees cry. It will even help the environment. And then you put on cathedral? Oh, no.
Okay.
Advisors and all those people, they have to be pushed out completely.
Thank you. That's it. To see yenya kakra vida anim or say
okay
vida anim or say or here live and colored and Ruby I or say Ghana don't need any cathedrals. We have got a lot of churches. That money should be used for sanitation and libraries. And they were say.
That is it.
Now, no answer say hi, Mr. Donko, and yeah, mention hi, Mrs. Ruby I. Yeah, say. Mon famo come sembra, mon franso, niabajomoso. Because another topic, interesting. Or say, National Cathedral, is it really necessary at this time? And I say, young fan to work akra. Nti mon famo adwemra. Enti no Mr. Usu, ye Mr. Say, enti ya ban ya odi sui onim ni hia yempa onim ni ese ya fa ne 1 onim ni ese ya fa ne 2 onim ni fa 3 ansa na 4 5 6 7 aba na because it looks there's something wrong somewhere. Obi who say
I feel that there is something wrong somewhere because and Tisanka in New Kwan say you basic cathedral no crampo because in where we need more directions, attention or more. It's your tour some time ago. I saw something on there. Kolebu was flooded. And if Kolebu, the whole hospital could get flooded. No, it doesn't actually make sense. You see cathedral. What is here? And maybe why? And Pennyfona had do much so long. One more crown upon, excuse me to say, sir. My dream and Peja. A quiet, sir, a brofoster, nibi. Ubi a journey bottom. And a brofoster, sanity. Sanity. Now, yes, your penisa. And yet, new woman here called. If another to Nieman Koye Tokwa near Hontra. I don't know. Ghana has been there for quite a long time, but it's quite unfortunate to say. One more studies, one more one. One more baby jai. Okay, let it die. Let it happen. One more to coin, one more jai. Be a new review. What I see is Ghana be we really have to change a lot of things completely. Educational system yes, because I did about me dream sometimes. I mean, who say obi school, no school na fairly brofwa yes we fairly brofunti. Ontumi kono nim. Wo me kura oni pa kono. Enye brofo na eye bibi a obetumi dia ye bibi. Wo de ma no carpenter tools no you will see what he will be able to do. And the name of Yancy Sunny did the systems and can't. Excuse me, they say, because I send baby, a cheer. Yeda, Quadano Brano Bre. I was even talking to some people in Nraze. I see, young man, no Kranopon, they are even having problems. Umunya, Awarie, and Umutukwain. Well, Umbetukwain is a member of Tukwain. Doom never Tukwain. So who is going to do it? Nobody's there. We are Yania, Nesia Bombadian, you to me, Danano Kakra. Now, only brothers in the Kasa. Oh, yeah, no. And Cambo Monozuni Hop. It did not call ye BB. It did. Ye bay ye padia, me feels there. Near baby, always yes, and Sana Gonna be. And that crampon and materials soccer crown board and soccer crumple. Yeah, I and see ye. Oh, people have lost interest. They've lost interest in everything. Oh, we need more talking. Not just television. It is media. Be a band should put it well. No, I invite a Nyanzafo, no more casa, a chile niama. Our television, so television is a very big teacher. But no, you so. Then one is here, you name maybe a winya. Sorry. What is that, sorry? And this is a cathedral, no?
Mr. Owusu, and don't feel say, Sankao, and you say the situation in which we are, no, ka list some of our priorities are Kadeba Nidian Anka, whatever, and Sakrana, Wadrin, Cathedral.
The first thing I won't be to every time, and the surroundings. Being a tropical country, no, and Kabebia be grassy, green, to keep down the dust. And no, never my life. Sorry, that is the first thing. Obisi dembia is odia grass. And now say abino, we don't need any pavement. The two, pavement will come about because cars no adults. You have to educate the people. Say, Nantie is one of the best to reduce diabetes and high blood pressure. What drop pavement be? No, obi sorry, no Nante. You walk to Accra Central. From what distance? 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers. It's good. Okay. Again, no, maybe an Oko school. School now, you be zero. Priorities
education, transportation, roads, hospitals, and those kind of things. No, we are no. Your friends, the priorities 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I will ask you, say, how do you go about this or something if there is a need?
Okay, but man, grass na make no crampon. School for bit me getting now. Voluntary association, you cook for them, let them come. Everybody will plant grasses. You do it.
Oh, priority no, greens. Okay, next
greens,
one.
That is one. Next one, to reduce diabetes and high blood pressure, and then you have to create some walkways. People have to do more exercises. So people will not do much. Next, you focus more on education. Education, you don't have to give some. You put barriers.
Next one.
You can't do this
after education, right?
Well, education, they just say, we are on television, so you have to invite people who will be able to talk more, to teach us more about the environment, history,
So no education.
Yeah,
Next,
more well, next, maybe hospitals, yakano.
Health.
No, you have to be able to help them. Well, then people will be able to pay their taxes. But if you don't,
we come to tax,
you don't enjoy all these things. Yes, if you don't enjoy all these things, you can't even pay your taxes because who marry. So there is no point telling me to pay any tax. I don't get nothing.
What are the others?
Well, the second one, if you're your political systems, we have to try to stop following democracy in the Western style of doing things. Now, we have to sit down and think what is good for us. And yes, you do much. No.
The question I was asking is, so if you are the government now, we are in democracy, whether it's a socialist or what, we are in a democratic country now. And who as the government, your priorities now, say be our health, education, transportation, building of roads, those kind of things. And I mean, because
all right.
So if people are not complaining about these things now, then there is the need for the cathedral. But to me, if you say this things now, Mabubosuno, and the priorities are just a man for
very good.
If we haven't provided this kind of things now, we won't even. For instance, health.
Think of having
yes. Now could see cathedral. Now baby nani panel or especially about say tourists near zone now be a which is which. Even road to crowd on Faso at the Ababa also is in the deplorable situation. How much more? So and all these kinds should be your priority. Now your friends say cathedral idea. And yet can sorry for now see. Because there was a time and now Obi a program, say share number of Pentecostal churches say what Ghana and now say every Sunday piano, every church piano 100 seats. Kaube number of churches in Sky Benya. Now I call Presby, now I call Methodist, now I call Catholic. Now I call pray for me for you. Without the government even putting his hand in the coffers. Okay. And in a situation like this, if you say this is how things should be done, rather than say, Sikana Yenny Bino. Nan one I say, oh, force because super say, we know we didn't answer. But we didn't do one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
From 92.
That's true. But Mr. Uncle, why is churches are doses? Why should a country allow something like that?
I see, yeah, Christian country. And you know, to me, and a freedom of worship.
No.
And I don't know to me, look, the way he wants to worship. But then the question is the priority.
No. Well, and no. Let's finish there. Say obie to me see sorry no yen tax woman because Roman Catholic, when they took Roman Catholic to rule the world, they brought that idea.
Something I may catch or say, make your priorities. Anything else just like this, Kabaka say okay, maybe I'll make the churches pay the friends say tax on this and this to help and I say about you on tax to help put up the project instead of going to comment office. Anything I make a choice say like
right.
Friends say Apostle Church and a Pentecostal church. Almost so many churches as okay say every Sunday be every church be 100 grand and it will be more than okay.
No.
Say no.
With me, I will scrap almost all churches. Ebeka, the old ones,
okay, that is one of your priorities.
Yes.
Okay, yɛwɔ video bi wɔ hanom nti yɛnhwɛ ne ɔno nso ɛɛka nti miɛnta mu kutu yɛwie a yɛsra mo topic na yɛfa no the National Cathedral Project nti obianfa na adwemmra yɛsra mo na yɛnkan na yɛhu sɛ mo nso mo wɔ hɔ mo tie yɛn sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a biribiara bɛyɛ jojo okay nti no yɛnhwɛ.
I want you to imagine something for a minute. Picture a father, a man with a large family, many children. This man says he loves his family, but cannot provide for their needs. Many of his children go hungry every day. He cannot afford to take the sick ones to hospital. He has managed to send some of them to school, but can't feed them while they learn. He cannot provide a roof over their heads. When it rains, some of them get washed away. The older ones who are surviving his neglect are told to not only fend for themselves, but to send him more and more money each year to cater for the family. But while this man asks his impoverished children to tighten their belts and sacrifice for the family, he drives around in expensive cars, treats himself in the best hospitals, takes loving care of his friends, and makes no apology to his children for their back-breaking work that pays for his lavish lifestyle. Now, just as these children are at their hungriest, sickest, and most impoverished, this Father of the Year announces that he is going to donate a massive chunk of the money they have been paying into the family account to a church project. Why? Because some years ago he promised God he would do so. Tell me honestly, what would you think of such a father? President Nana Akufo-Addo is clearly a man of his word. He pledged free SHS to Ghanaians, and he has delivered. Maybe we can talk about the quality of the education the children are being subjected to later. But for today, let's just say he's delivering. Now, while he was going around the country promising us free SHS, he was also telling God that if he won the 2016 elections, he would construct a cathedral to the glory of his name. Indeed, after he won the election, he chose to follow through on his promise. President Nana Akufo-Addo made a donation of 100,000 Ghana cedis from his personal money to the National Cathedral project.
The purpose of the cathedral, as I indicated at the sword cutting, was to offer thanksgiving to the Almighty for his blessings to us as a nation, and to address a missing link in the nation's architecture by building a church for national purposes. The challenge of building Ghana's national cathedral, therefore, relates to the mobilization of our people in support of the project.
Clearly, what the president had in mind was not a 100,000 Ghana cedi cathedral. The fulfilling of his personal pledge to God would cost much more than that. And the president is a man of his word. So, without Ghanaians' permission, he demolished buildings on state grounds, including judges' homes, to make room for his massive personal debt to God to be built. Why should Ghanaians be the ones funding the president to pay a personal debt that he owes to God?
This is Jafric Radio.
But the president didn't stop at the appropriation of state land for his personal project. In Parliament, Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta pledged state funding to the cathedral.
Mr. Speaker, this state and church partnership envisaged by the President to develop the National Cathedral is on course. An initiative, the 100 CDs a month club, also dubbed Kitwe Biarensa, will be launched by the trustees of the National Cathedral on August 12, 2021, to give as many Ghanaians as possible the opportunity to be part of the history to build the National Cathedral. The aim of the club is to raise 1 million Ghanaians who will give 100 CDs a month for the construction of the National Cathedral.
This week, a leaked document revealed that a donation of 25 million Ghana cedis has been approved as additional seed money. Another leaked document revealed that the architectural firm in charge of the project has already been paid 37 million Ghana cedis for this project. Now, the good book says, "For all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God." We are all sinners, granted. But the same Bible says we should work out our own salvation with fear and trembling. So again,
More
I
fire,
ask,
more
why
fire.
are we abandoning our own salvation to work out Nana Akufo-Addo's? Why are we footing the bill for the president's pledge to God? Ghanaians are predominantly devout and generous Christians. Many people have actually given money to this project already, but many more have not. Some Christians have blatantly refused to donate because they object to being roped in to fund the fulfillment of the president's private pledge. They say their refusal is due to Ghana's multitude of unsolved problems. The roads are bad. Many companies have shut down due to the poor economy. People are out of work. Because we don't have enough money to build drains, Accra floods every year and people die. Due to a lack of money, hospital projects have been put on hold. Because there's no money, the state owes very vulnerable people leap stipends. These people are going without food daily. School lunch caterers are on strike. They are enraged because the government expects them to feed each child on 97 pesewas per meal. The government's excuse for this ridiculous amount is that there isn't enough money. There isn't enough money to feed our children, but we have sufficient funds to pay the president's personal debts. Please, God.
This is Jafric Radio.
Is this really what you want? Do you really want our leaders to starve us, neglect our basic needs, and leave us to our own fate just so that you can have another cathedral? Because this is what your servant, our president, is doing. Oh. So God, today we are asking you, what would you think of the actions of our leader?
Over to you, Joe Latte. Wait here, and yame, and I may come. Na yasum, or tremor, or say, what shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and forfeit his own soul? And he say, oh, see, National Cathedral every year. Now I come at the end, yen who near near woo, I for and never call Cathedral. Manya, ye kakra hantino, Mama main come, Mr. CEO, or say, or hey, a free fee, why are they? And Chofles, Anobu, Bano, also share life. And Robert Brown also say or share in life. And Rubiai also say democracy is for Ghana, but our leaders are so wicked. They don't care about the people in Ghana. All they want is because use Ghanaians' money on themselves and their family. 64 years and we haven't got good infrastructure, bad economy, and loose security. So that money should be used for better things, no more churches. One of them. Now, Rita,
more fire.
Say, hello,
This is Jafric Radio.
Sam, so say hello, Rita. Edamu nyina se someone yakwan eti na monfrɛ na mommra na yehu ne ekoso yehu se nso ye boy homoden eti bi so wusu
Aha.
wa wasum eti se no me feel say ye misa the Christian Council se wa mo so yenyim nso am de ke unya akwana ka na kura nanka asoidan no aye ready no mo bo wonsam nanso ye hia ansa na ya ne efata wo hwe mo say
Surprisingly, I mean, say, this is my first time. I read somewhere, but I couldn't believe it. But this is very shocking. So, at this 21st century, you putting up a cathedral for what? Nothing be anymore. A man for boom couldn't tell who said yeah. you'll be able to talk to somebody at a far distance. You people are still living in the 1488 generation. That is very surprising. Now, there is one Japanese philosopher, Yamato Musashi, was saying, respect gods, but do not count on them for help. You see? Obiane ne God. Yet your God no. Problem is that you ever solve. No. You give it to God. That's all. What is all this? No, he is a very privileged man too. He went to school abroad and sitting. Everything was very rosy for him. And this is it. Surrounding himself with the same people, so they don't suffer. How come? It's quite unfortunate, but this is the time, and now I can know why. And sorry, baby, because Nana supports it. Nana allows things to happen into Obie Biasor, because he supports it. That is it. Rwanda has curbed that, and things are getting better. Ghana, Nigeria, and other places. Oh no! They don't see anything. And recently there was even another place in Tokwesi or it is Nigeria. Look at that. People, look. I don't think the leaders are there to help us. No, they aren't. And this is why I say the system is just a carbon copy of Western systems. It suits the class of people. And no, you're transferring in Africa. And I use to me, so we all dying. Following the same pattern, which shouldn't happen. I said some time ago, we are social animals. We must live.
This is Jafric Radio.
Another. That is how life was in Africa. You live for one another. You don't just tell.
Okay.
But if we wish to do better things, then we have to live ourselves.
Okay. Mr. Uso, me do say no muso kakra. Na me nso bi bisa say ye si ye ho akyere ye ye hiska ade a ahweye man so. Na kwache ade efe ye diska ne ena mpanyimfo nko asese ye de nam ende yi nam. Odo ye ho akyere ye de nanso se de ye kokobo besia ye kokobo besia de kokobo besia de edisi ya wakakre ho na esi edisi National Cathedral na yewie na amanfo ba hwe say other countries say wa mu ye yanso ye hia foreign exchange asin of friends say muatia in a situation like this me feel say anka ye good ara nanka yanso ye nya sikani bi na ye de ahwe how far because ye invest. Now you invest, so we invest to get profit. What do you say?
Mr. Donko.
Hello.
Who is going to come to Ghana to see the cathedral? For what?
You and me.
Oh.
Because we are outside. So when we go, we will say, and then ya can. And you mean conquer. Who comes out for when you correct, and you part something. No.
No. And Japanese phone call encohe cathedral for nothing. But ombe akohe lab ana baby university for year woman. That is it. Tonight coconuts in some
park near you one and we call beach in Yadia and Eddie on my cover we'll cross out with me a campaign. Miss Mayor campaign. Jafric, you better campaign. I'm like, if possible, I better talk. Yeah, organizing your don't Mom Yamua Papa, no, Yamua, now Munyamu Tobe, no.
You're correct, Cathedral. Oh, no.
I'm going to Cathedral. Now, in fact, Onyamisi Yankano, correct. Oh, Ohiani Bia, who said, Obi Tika Femua, or say, Crown Fan Corn is a fin. Yaniska, Mumia, near Cathedral, no, near Syria, Mobachania Mubedi.
Yeah, that is it. Oh. What was it? Nina, I know a Nina Kauna, and someone near Pip you're gonna know. I'm off on with you. And they don't know how to come about solve all these issues.
Yes.
Everybody is suffering. And instead of government, no Boka Krano. Nothing is coming up. Nothing is coming up.
And you know,
So people
video scanner a bebro. That's we pay no boss say 62 million so far. Now share and then there I'm say no your program over here foundation and iron rods pay and I want the SCC from no. The child 62 million I don't think say I can say Sikana the ISR. And they say no, we are heading towards hundreds of millions. And to ever see you know, and then you see a cocope a wet here be chino. Near cotton no man in young corporate and send everything at your account. Because very serious. And then or children baby. Just look at one bag of cement to see. On fan say Jata cement, on fan chay and cry, workmanship by other things are meanwhile on cra a boy. Yes, it's a moment dear you cry, friends say Adam and Eve ne neutral more crown the about a cry.
From
you can just imagine this. Play them no
Adam and Eve. No, Adam and Eve and what? No.
Adam and Eve. True na no mutimuno. Bible muno. The bagana. Si Cathedral we are. Na Japanese for akwa and Chinese. Who can see you diagro.
Look, Mr. Meza. Bible no crown no. Bible is a very fixed story. Bible is a fake story.
Christopher, you say fake story. Mama, Christopher, say fake story. So be it. Say no, we are talking in terms of our priorities. And you know, say near drone, the discussions, you know, ba every year. Now you try sanka a man for ba. No more so I can a man for Swati council. Ya Antiochia, but you were one or two you had tino. Mammy and King Kime. Joseph Quam or say or share life. Me invited on Sono Mantanenka. And now Rubiai or say Mr. Donko, be honest, what would that cathedral bring to Ghana? And I'm a can tourism, Ibenya dollars, Ibenya euro, Ibenya pounds, Ibenya yen. Yeah, ebe organize tours yaba. Nti mo man kwa no see ya say oda so ti so a onte so so.
This is Jafric Radio.
Jano so be yi. Ana one Mr. friend saying Adianoko, I'm sorry. Entino Mr. Osu medawasi bebre.
Yeah.
Ya kan nyina no. Mr. Bisa one question. Number two, so ama for the affair say, do we need this national cathedral at this crucial time? Say, Mreya ya mwachria. Sabe, kana mtu anasema won say e kombi ba sase so ama kwakwa na nse ne banti kuma. Say omo himu a na hwiro no on atuato muchi aho na ewo a na on fa awe emom ye wo say enti say amre can we choose between cathedral and economy na ana
maybe say they have to actually stop.
Okay.
Now they have to be able to give it up to a different organization. Na cathedral na dia religion and kasa dia enya de pa.
Thank you.
Obi odi religion echi bia no onye in the 21st century. Never ever. Religion has no place. Religion mreno etwamu de. Artificial intelligence has nothing to do with religion. Inti obia na dwenem peja no. You follow religion. Because baby a kono. Yen no yenya hu yo. Anything na ye sela ye da so no area no.
Okay.
The religion echi.
And ya mensanto atiefo ne ahwefo. Do we need this national cathedral at this crucial times? And but before you answer, no, mama me draw more attention. Unsembra nana baso no na economy no. Let's be honest. Na minimum making ye a man for babo mechi. It wasn't as it was. It wasn't as it is now. And now or hope say things will be better. And obeying for COVID, and then a friend say, Professor Ukraine, I do a massam ebe bomu. And now I'm a BBI a decha, and now me and I drink a bomusana. Tinka a Christopher and San Korean Nanso, near Montpellier Nanka, bring our economy back. Have a year who said, near course, and them say Bansadianka, putting up the cathedral and the anka, your call Boissy 2 times, but at least you can make miracles. Anyway, there be some say at this particular time, no cathedral, no, and here na, and you be or say big no, and Mercury don't preja or say I'm watching you, and Rubia you are charging power. Or say, Mammy in Cassie Yensi Cathedral na on the Sabi, and for so be a babaso, am I? Or no, I no, ben so my no, on so for a jambra, yen 200 pieces. And Mr. Usu, summon up now for a young cop in just 1.5 minutes.
Okay, me feel say enye late, but as an ijai. Because they shouldn't put any money there again at all. Now, right situation I almost is here and say they are kind of it's not easy. COVID and the Ukraine war. Ghana, Africa, we really going to suffer. It's not easy at all. Japan, the earlier the better. Now, you might be free so, and they should never continue propping up churches in Ghana. Rather, they have to help them. Tablets, no computer, it is far better. The government should give all of them. Now, only go see Cathedral. It doesn't make sense. For what? It's quite unfortunate. It may feel a year late, but and then they have to be able to use it for something important. Did they make a no?
This is Jafric Radio.
That's it, now, Michael Lipson also say or share. Mike, and Cowba can be uncle you now share. Mention me home fair. I don't share so well for me. Nanka can go some be by an uncle, because you know, church and another who said, our eyes are red. But you are watching me. Mention me no, everybody is watching me. Mama watching you. Contribute. And you know, the more ebe see her na yada mwase debre. Na nsa na mekono, the same one I can tell me say, sa concert na eba so on the 18th, no, Saturday, ewa Kasaka Civic Center. Mumia momo nkobi. If you say, ebe hiya yanso, yedin beba Japanese for on map or so, mum say, yewo artist wo yenkroma omoso ombo bibi. Master Symphonies around BB Sukura. Sukura idea, because Japanese. And Master Fruitless de la Botry. And a master percussionist. Winstar ni tete. No be display. Other
This is Jafric Radio.
Timomo Martin is only 2,000 yen, and just 1 hour. My party before. Now, open inquiries be answer. Now, after will pop at bayside.biz 0354133252. Now, what's it? Nah, me. Eda mu nyina ase. Okay. Kakra men so meka ansana yewie ni se. Omano da bia me dia meka ebe yiu enye yiu efrimene. Enti se bibi ba ne ya anka yen ya yekomu a yesa. Na mo yese ahaban fufuro ete ena dwan so ete ebu se yan enkokura ne mbrewe ye beko mo France beba ete mo France betimi akọ ansa na yeja.
This is Jafric Radio.
Ntino se obufo nim se ona ba wi ade wachi a anka ohwe wo he nti se yanka na mpanyimfo no anya se ne yeso omoye na ye ne ye kan ye be chien ye kan be ese ye kan be ense a osabi ni ono ba be chiwo no kra no ono so the same market ana okọ so ibi kwa onya sika sabiota frache awuf kra the same market na okọ nti sika no besa ana prom so anti hoda ana me jinsu se president nso sabi ye kan nyina otie ebi ono so won plans nti ni yanhwe nyambeye na emom at this particular moment dear a kamia president yesro go slow. I who say you were in hurry. Even those times now you were in hurry no crano. Who anything that was in a hurry. How much more now? And you know, yesro go slow. Na boy number frano school feeding, you know, hospitals, you know, your rules, you know, friends transportation system, no. Any ni akikeka no and they see a car there bechi obuaye na yehu na say even say ukra ufri so a cathedral no ebesi and you be him say Nana Akufo-Addo, president of Ghana onwa no son daye share Onyankopon bo say obesi cathedral no nti yem pinfo biedin koti so.
This is Jafric Radio.
Yano Yankopon ha nya stroke the president of Ghana Nana Akufo-Addo he's promised to you and you know ebi kramu nyina ya damwase na ansan ye beko no misremu a mo amunkai no na me kwa na me nkai obi da ka chem sisi ha because ye hu ni faso ye mema no wase ochina aye Father's Day na ye sansa na me dan so aha ko ka obi sisi o ka say ade nchiye but e sansa ochina ye yamba no ye wishi obia from abofra to panyin happy Father's Day, especially to my dear daddy Sam Donko Senior. When you're 95 years this year, Father, on behalf of my brothers,
this is Jafric Radio.
Yeah, we show a very big happy Father's Day. And you know, and can you say me what scientific Japan? I mean, also I've been in war America, a be what London, a be what Ghana, a more lawyers, a more pharmacists, a more professors, a more doctors, and a more accountants. You know, yet that was say. When I mean, sure, now new be over 100 ansana say
This is Jafric Radio.
Ama your bye. See you also say also Emma ne ma me enene papa of going in a boom. Okay, happy Father's Day. Ama na nyonwa kanya se anka ene yetenenka say Jafric Radio. Sana
This is Jafric Radio.
And the dofo kono am say my sweet honey. Also say on mane papa and then wo fanom nyina happy Father's Day. And na ni nuanom mema no nyina so yamobia happy Father's Day. Yesramo ochina munye ye mfapa no yenye wo show uno say yes. Woman so ma brebi. And yes there be na manon kwa e wo say ma no de omnom to kosua de e dia de kosua no e hye wo moyam nti no di nyame jamo nyina nyame hyiram na your host no so can I say contributor be come home sorry ye show no FLS osu also say ne papa ni nuanum nyina Omawo nyina happy Father's Day. Now, lest I forget, you were a painful back. I no Mr. Asiedu. I most times or can you hear say on also what you can cry. Baby, I want also you say no happy Father's Day. On in a bush for any papa ni more family you show me happy Father's Day. And you know, I dear na mwanti yanka near the amamo in advance. Yamin Shramu, Munina, Yamamina, Baba.
Right. Commercial race, political race. So they want I to change my identity. Musically. So they want I to change my identity. Musically.
This is Jafric Radio.